Well, hello guys, this is me, Christian again. Anyways, guys, here we get going. None of me talking to viewers, you indeed guessed it, guys. Anyways, before we most likely get started and all, if any of you guys have not subscribed to my channel or my girlfriend Harmony's channel, please consider doing so. It will indeed help us out a lot. And yeah, anyways, guys, we're gonna get straight on to today's topic, which is Martin Luther King, guys. Yeah, Martin Luther King, because that's the day it is for today, guys. It is definitely known as Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday as of today, January 16th. Yep, he was born on this day. The Martin Luther King was born right in 1929, guys. And, anyways, so the reason why I'm talking about this video, guys, because it's a very important stuff, guys. Like, some might need to get to know this a little bit. Yeah. So, anyways, about it, life just before wasn't treating a lot of dignity. Like, a lot of people weren't playing the fair cards back a long time ago. They were always hating one another. They were always just regretting every worst decisions there could be. They were tormenting between basically, yeah, a lot of other people, I can say. And not only did it revolve around white and black people, it also revolved a little bit around the gender line too, and even childhood even. Those weren't good times back then, but if it had been for Martin Luther King standing up in 1963, guys, we I in today's world, like, everything's slightly a bit better now. Like, we got a lot more peace around everybody. Like, a few more people are actually taking along, not just white people, but black people too. All of us are, well, coming along, making things good. Yeah, I'm not going to explain all the full details about it. I'm just going to explain about the basics of it. Yeah, you know what that's basically called, guys? Yeah, between the difference with the white and black, like, we were all in segregation a long time ago. Back then, not I like some of us might have been born around that time, some not so much. But anyways, the point is, he really made a very good speech out there that really dedicated a lot of people's lives and made it a lot more easier. To this day forward, we still have people that regret we make the worst decisions and still hate one another, but mostly it's filled with a potential of love or whatever, right? And that's technically how it should kind of be. But it's sad how some people, yeah, and as I was talking about, with the whole, like, idea of some people still hating one another. Some people liked it better with the segregations of how it was before, and that's why that one particular person decided it was best just to, well, not keep him alive much longer or whatever. Well, may not explain the full exact details about it, but I'm just gonna say this for sure. He did pass away in 1968, guys. That would so. Anyways, he had a long, good 39 years of experience, like, and it was really called upon him that he wanted to make that amazing speech, which was really worth it. And that's why I say amazing, because now, like, in today's world, well, as I already self explained, things gotten a little bit better. We've built better homes. I don't know much about financial situations with some people that I may not get too much into either. But other besides that, it's a lot of good stuff out of us. And point is, what I want to get at, like, yeah,
is today we should be like, if any of us like are experiencing hate right now, why not turn that hate into love for today, right? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense, guys? Literally, we don't, believe me, we don't want to have to keep on dealing with with regrets and all that stuff. I feel sad that Martin Luther King's little assassination, right, guys? It didn't really go very well. It was like, it was reported, and I don't know what happened afterwards, but things just didn't go so well then. But anyways, moving forward with this topic, now I'm gonna switch the topic a little bit. I want to be able to talk about the new robot that will be like I have a feeling it's in the test server right now, guys. And the robot is called the Immigrani. I think like Immigrani. I can't say it right now, but when it does come out, eventually the name will be recognized in my head, and then I'll be able to correctly say it, guys. Some names I can like with most other robot names or weapons in War Robots, guys, I'm able to automatically register that in my head. Although, are we agreeing here for a second that sometimes there is still some other names, like other robots and weapons, sometimes I struggle the names with, sometimes still, guys. But yes, that's the new robot. I'm, well, kind of excited for this robot, but at the same time, I find this is going to be the most dangerous spot yet again. And we got also 3 new cool weapons coming through too. I think actually maybe 2 weapons, because the robot, the Immigrani robot, ends up getting up to 1 heavy and 2 mediums, I think is what it was set up as. And we're gonna get, and that robot's gonna get a new teleporting ability, so it's gonna be another member of the teleportation. So 4 robots now with teleport abilities, just like 4 with absorber shields. Oh well. But the point I'm trying to get at is, with that teleport ability, it's a very useful one, because it's not like with the first one being able to just teleport right behind enemies, or teleporting right in front of enemies and gaining resistance and all that stuff, or even teleporting right straight to your teammate just to heal the player or whatever, right? And the obvious reason why you just don't likely see the meter bot end up teleporting a lot, because I normally usually end up playing free throw, right, guys? And the fact that I play some free throw, that's why Barra, you even see it even teleporting 1 bit. I make sure to be careful with some situational bots. But if I'm like in team deathmatch, beacon rush, or domination, guys, then yes, he can actually teleport right straight to enemies. Not only would they be healing yourself and the ally can also gain a bit of the shield too, because it's also connected somehow. You know how once before the Ares, we had some sort of Ares train or whatever a long, long time ago, if you can recall that in one of the War Robots videos. If I bet you, if you can search that up on YouTube, War Robots, Ares train, yeah, that was a fascinating one. And back then, they were indeed, you guessed it, the most powerful bots. And now we even have beyond even more power. So we're talking like not even our own century yet. Well, yeah, not yet. Yeah, that robot's like from the 23rd century, and we're like, all of us right now are in the 21st. I don't get it here. Anyways, so basically, that robot's gonna have the ability to teleport after like a certain duration or whatever. Like, it's gonna gain. First, it's gonna go flying, I think. It's going to gain stealth, and it's going to gain a lot of speed for the ability time. And then after, when the ability's done, then that's where the teleport's going to come in. You're going to teleport right straight wherever towards the map, like wherever it'll guide you to, really. And then after that, well, of course, the stealth and speed will disappear, but on top of it, the rest of it, you'll be able to gain healing and resistance afterwards. So kind of has the mixture of all the teleports robots combined, basically. Because with the healing and resistance, anybody that goes right through the teleport, like your allies, if your allies go through the teleporter, they also can too receive the defense points, which is the resistance and the healing as well. And I think you can do that as lone throughout the entire duration of the match if you want to. The only thing is, though, there's a difficulty behind it. If that robot, if that Emigrimi robot gets destroyed in battle, then so does its teleportations, because it is connected to the robot for many reasons, right? Or I guess if they end up using what's known as the next ability, right? Then the teleport might get moved to a different location. But yes, if the robot gets destroyed, the teleportations will disappear for good, and there won't be much of, well, just the other robots will still be alive thanks to all the gain of the resistance and healing. But after some time, guys, well, eventually it won't take long for them to get destroyed afterwards. And this is Pixonic's real reason why they decided to do this. They understand the difficulty of robots being so slow, like slow at walking, because you have to just walk some distance before you can actually battle the enemies and just kill them. And that feels like it takes forever, even though it's like 30 seconds basically just to get through. And I can understand how annoying and stressful that can be. I have to deal with that all the time in Free For All. I just almost want the kills right away, like right now, basically. Just give me the free KO or whatever, but that can be frustrating at times. But that new robot is going to be super annoying too, actually. Because there was the Surf robots, there was the Anglers. Oh, that reminds me. 3 possible new pilots will be coming in handy. I know one of them is going to be for the Angler robot. And it's going to, and after a certain duration of killing a robot, yes, this is going to be the most annoying part. The Angler robot with the new pilot will become even more annoyinger now. Because after killing an opponent, he gets another ability. And if he kills another opponent, guess what? Instant ability again. With that little phase shift, not only with phase shift, but does extra damage to the opponents, which is worst of all. And of course, then the target malfunction happens and yada yada yada. And then the one I kind of like is for the Hellwinter. Yeah, because consisting the fact that it might have, well, ridiculous amount of speed that happens with the Hellburner. However, on the other hand of things, it's become less of a robot, like a good use of robot. It still can be useful, like the self-explosion thing no longer really happens to yourself, doesn't take any damage. That bug has been discovered a long time ago and well fixed because of it. But yes, when Hellburner uses its ability, he gains half the amount of resistance, which is 50% resistance for the time duration of the ability. For every time the Hellburner activates the ability, boom, instant resistance right there. Oh, and don't worry, guys. There's gonna be one possible pilot. Yeah, guys, they got like now a new pilot for also the newest robot that will be coming right straight in the game as soon as the update happens. Literally now, guys, like, this is just crazy. Like, they do that with some of the bots, right? And which was also another annoying bot, the Knifer robot. Yes, that's another annoying robot. And it's not that they're entirely annoying, it's just that many more newer robots come in with more overpowered abilities and weapons and stuff like that. Well, it barely gives any of the new to play experience like to even improve on their skills. And worst of all, having to just come right back through all that, it's almost now even near impossible reaching expert league, I would imagine, for some of the players that don't have necessarily all the powerful bots there is. Sure, you can learn from the tutorials how to get easy, quick steps to improving on your silver very well and then getting there. And that's just that. But anyways, guys, I think that's all I wanted to say about this for now. I guess the update event's going to be quite exciting. Oh, speaking of which, guys, there's going to be some sort of new approved little event situation, like with new quest and stuff that will be going through in War Robots. Still got some of the familiar insistent one, but there'll be ones for like the event and then ones for like the specials for some reason. Whatever the case, we'll get it figured out at some point. But anyways, now it's time I pretty much wrap up this video, guys. So anyways, now Christian signing off. Bye bye, guys, and yeah.